People tell me they were born a goodly parent, I don't understand it. When I tell them I was not born a goodly parent, they don't understand it. So if you have goodly parents, if you have someone that's taking care of your bills, I want a compliment out of you today as leaders of tomorrow and today, thanking them for what they do. Every single one of you can say the words, thank you for what you are doing for me. So that I can have the freedom under this flag to obtain an American education. Because these other countries out there, Mexico, they'll train you up to your 6th grade, and then boom, you're out and you're working. Once in a while, they go on to secondary, but not all the time. And I am against a country that is free putting up a wall and then saying, Mexico, you go pay for it. I am not happy with the choices that we've got for presidential candidates. Doesn't matter. We're still under God. Each of us has a responsibility to cherish. Because this is what I don't want to see anybody in this room. It is called the CJS, and you will end up here. It is 6x8, and what in the world is it? You bet it's prison. It's called the criminal justice system. You want to go and get in prison? Then get your orifices ready.
What's an orifice?
That puts me in a position here. You already know what an orifice is.
I don't. What's an orifice? No, seriously, what is an orifice?
The orifices of your body where somebody can force you into sexual activity against your will. Okay. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep. Are we clear?
Yes.
Crystal is right. The reason I say this is because you are making your choice. You're going to take the hard road. You've got M&M programs. Mission, military, marriage, or the educational program while you're looking for money. How many in here want to go on a mission?
No.
3, 4, 5, 7,
Definitely
10.
not.
How many want to go in the military?
No.
I've got one gentleman here.
Two?
2 gentlemen here. 2 gentlemen. Marriage?
No.
You'll probably all take advantage of that. Please put your sex aside. Do not get involved with that. Because if you do, sperm and egg, you will be responsible for that child. Please don't do what happened to me, to that child. Stand by that child. You'll have to work at things that you might not want to do. Because you got carried away with all these hormones inside. We understand this. Put it aside. Say no to her. Say no to him. I want to go to school. We're putting that aside until after marriage, and then we can pretty much mix it up. What I'm saying to you is be smart.
Be safe.
Because there is something else you need to understand. What's going on at the prison. Almost 50% of the people, and we are talking about powerful men, 5,000 men.
Sally?
Yes?
Yes.
Capri Jacobs needs to come to the office and pick up an item, please.
What?
Okay, she's on her way. Thank you.
Okay, I thought it was an Adam. I was so confused.
Pick up an object.
I was like,
It was like, That could be interesting, but okay.
There are some beautiful women in here. And some men in here.
Thank you.
I don't see anybody that is not handsome or beautiful in here. Be careful. those hormones are raging. You've got that yin. I don't want to be lonely. I want to have a boyfriend. I want to have a girlfriend. I gotta do something. And you might choose the wrong thing, but put that sex aside for your future. Now, the reason I say that is because I don't want to see anybody in here ending up in a 6x8. The prisons are full, crowded, and they are the cesspools of the earth. There are 60% or more across the nation of black men in there. Our powerful black men are powerful men. You won't give me a job? Lord God, somewhere else, I'll get what I need. Thank you very much. Powerful men. Sitting in gangs in prison. Chicanos, the whites, the Mexicans. There's very few Indians and very few Oriental people. They have different cultures. So they don't want to end up in the prisons. But the American men have gangs. If you do not get into a gang, and all of you are young, 16, 17, 18, around in there, oh, you're fresh meat and you are fish. And you will be taken advantage of. There's only about 300 or 400 women out there. Women who walk away from their children, get in their drugs, and get themselves into prostitution. They don't care about God and all his stuff. They only want the money to satisfy whatever they're putting right here. Starts with alcohol, starts with marijuana, starts with cocaine, whatever, all the way up to heroin. Right here, putting it in your arm, you are a victim of this. And suddenly, God's out the window, you're in prison. That's when you better start worrying about your life. Because you cannot go here. You have to do this. You are being taught this because I am ex-military. I understand what happens when somebody comes up to you after you've spent all those years in an orphanage and says to you, get your stuff. You can't stay here. You graduate from high school. And leave. Where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? That's what happened. I had about 30 cents on a suitcase full of crappy clothes. And I walked away from that. And that was back in 1963. We're talking a long time ago. So that's a story. I mean, I could go into that, what happened, the whole thing. But if I did that, I'd have to break out 2 handkerchiefs, one's for your tears and one's for mine. So I won't go into it. But I will turn the conversations back to you about how you feel powerless, talking to yourself. You going somewhere?
I'm getting checked out.
All right. Thank you for coming.
Okay.
What's your name?
Lance Spew.
All right. I'll mark you down that you were here.
Okay, thanks.
You coming back?
No, I won't be back.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, thanks.
What I'm going to do too, get the paper out. Oh. Got 50 years on you. How old am I? 70. I'm a veteran. I'm a disabled veteran. I get a check. I don't have to come in. But somebody said to me, go in and teach my people. The American people. Now, what are you going to do with your time? To realize the value of 1 year, ask a student who failed his or her AP exams. To realize the value of 1 month, ask a mother who gave birth to a premature. To realize the value of 1 week, ask an editor of a weekly magazine on a deadline. Realize the value of 1 day, ask a daily wage laborer who has 6 children to feed. To realize the value of 1 hour, ask the lovers who are waiting to meet. Realize the value of 1 minute, ask a person who missed their train. To realize the value of 1 second, ask the person who survived an accident. To realize the value of 1 millisecond, ask the person who won a silver medal in the Olympics. You have time. You think you have all kinds of time. And you're just walking along while you're just, singing a song. In 2 years it's going to be here and boom, you're out. Will you be prepared? So what I'm going to do is a couple of things in here before you do this. Oh, that's right. You're going to do that for me now. And then I want you to write this question on the board, or not the one on the board, write it on your paper, dude. And you are going to learn. It is the question. Remember what I told you about powerful. Say to yourself when you feel powerless, I'm feeling powerless. Well, if I turn my back, I get it. If I turn my back, then that gives somebody a chance to kind of... I still got a couple of ears of hear here. I hear whispering. I hear it all going on. But hopefully you're listening, because this has to do with you. And how you're going to be out there. Okay, let me do something first. I want to mail... Let me have a male volunteer.
I got you.
I got. Oh.
Oh, chocolate milk, come on up here.
Do you want me to bring my chocolate milk?
No, you leave that there.
Okay.
Now this is an American male, born American, right? Okay, let's move over there for a little bit. What I'm going to do is show you, now this is if you go to other cultures.
How do I take a man?
Americans are the most powerful people on the earth, and they kind of had a little attitude whenever they go someplace. But they have... Are you with me?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. They have a space around them that is called their personal space. You don't maybe realize it. But this is an American male. Now what I'm going to do is go up and I am going to speak to him. I am going to get in his personal space. He's not going to feel comfortable about it, and let's see what he does. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, Zach, are you ready?
Good job, Zach. You got this.
Okay, somebody from Spain, Argentina.
I'm from Mexico.
No
No,
shot.
you're not. Your mother's from Mexico, pun. You're from Utah. Okay, ready?
Oh, I'm from Idaho, actually.
Zach, are you ready? Listen
Yes,
up.
ma'am.
Listen up. Because you're going to learn something here. How you doing? Hola, ¿cómo estás?
So bien.
¿Está bien? Muy bien. Okay. See? American male. Now, when I get up too close to you again, I want you to step back.